let's try Discord again.
Okay. Oh my god. This is great. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, this is just a hot mess.
Yeah, it is. What is even going on anymore?
I don't know what it. Basically, every time I hung up and rejoined, I could hear 3 people, and then the others were silent. I don't know what was happening.
Hold on. Here's a question. What 3? Who here?
No, it changed every time I hung up and rejoined. It would like select 3 people I could hear, and then the rest would just be like either really, really muffled or just mute.
Oh, that was weird. No, because I was thinking maybe it was because like some of us are on our phones and some of us are on our computers. But if it was random, then I don't know.
Well,
I blame Dave.
this seems to be working again.
Yeah, but how long? But how long though? That's
I've
the
not
question.
heard any. I've not heard John saying.
I'm
anything
here.
yet. Oh, there he is.
Yay! Let's carry on.
Funnily enough, it seems like all our problems started after our last partner joined.
Unfortunately, Jeff has left the Facebook call before I said let's go back to Discord.
And now
Yeah.
he thinks that it's in the
And
Hangouts.
so now he's trying to join a Google Hangout that doesn't exist yet.
Maybe
I've
send
let
him a
him know.
Facebook message.
Yeah, sometime.
Talon gets here. Let's talk to the Dryads before you can piss him off.
I was talking
Kaylin.
to he just interrupted.
Kaylin,
yeah.
can you make me a charisma check? You can use persuasion or intimidation if you would like.
Wait, what?
I am.
And then
Dryads.
that one Origins anime that was so pretty. I can't even zoom in.
Oh, Origin Spirits of the Past? That's
Yes, it is. What's interesting, they look like half and half kind of look as well, which is what the forest road looks like.
the first convention I ever went to when we moved here to England. I actually went cosplaying as Tula from that movie.
Tuna!
Oh, that guy, that voice actor, is just like, ah, and you're kind of like, oh my god, shut up, kid.
Shut up, child. Okay, let's see. We'll use my persuasion.
So, Queen,
Oh
because you
my.
may have disappeared, basically, as you
Oh.
approach the tree, from the 4 smaller trees, a Dryad stepped out who looks something like this.
See, woman dressed in leaves.
They look friendly enough.
And started talking in a language you don't understand. Unless you
What language
understand
is that?
Elven.
I think I do, actually. I do. Or Elvish.
So they demanded, "What are you doing? And will you hurt the tree?" And Kaelin
Well,
responded.
I wasn't intending to. I just wanted to climb it.
But once again, Fenthwick is utterly oblivious to what has been said.
Kaelin responded that they were here.
Other than as soon as the Dryad stepped out, I put my hands up to like show that I wasn't going to I wasn't aggressive.
You just put your hands like, yeah, I got nothing going on. I got nothing to hide.
Well, like I said, this is my thing. These are my things.
Fenthwick, are you sure you don't just want to transform into a dog and roll and show your belly just so they know that you're
Or
not
just transform into a tree. Just.
thing?
Right.
The Dryad that spoke before says, "Fine, if you are here for something under the tree, don't harm the tree."
Like,
I'm
as in not the branches and such.
If you're looking for a relic, it will be under the tree. There is nothing in the tree or on the tree. But a great many things have been
you heard me,
placed
guys.
underneath the tree.
Okay.
I'm a forest ranger. Why would I want to harm the tree? I say petting the tree.
There are a great many
Sean,
people who would come here to harm the tree.
So is Fenthwick going to transform into something and start digging with abandon?
I would say turn into that earth thing again so that
What?
you don't damage the tree.
Turn into the Umber Hulk again and see where that gets us.
No. Like I said, if Fenthwick knows that they're protecting the tree, and even then, I would have no wish to harm the tree in any way, shape, or form.
You're a druid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Forest people, woo!
High fives. Yeah, I think that's the best thing. I turn back into the earth elemental and just kind of like sift into the
In
dirt
much-
and avoid root where I can.
In
and-
much the same way that Fenthwick sinks into the earth, the Dryads all walk back into their trees and sink back into the bark.
One of them,
That's so
one of them,
cool.
one of them forgets to meld in and just goes, "Ow, fuck!"
That was a curse word.
You know,
I have a rummage. I have a rummage around.
Now I need to do that meme where somebody says fuck and someone gets really upset about it, and then Briar says fuck, and then the other guy gets.
Oh, that meme. I know what I mean.
Meanwhile, Briar starts climbing the tree.
Oh yeah. Do I need to roll anything?
saying fuck as she goes up.
Can you make me a athletics check?
Where's athletics?
Yeah, you've climbed many trees, and this is a very tall tree, but it's got a lot of branches and twists and turns.
It's a tree. It is a tree. You climb trees.
Yeah.
You know what
I like
trees
trees.
are.
I sleep in trees.
Monkey child.
Shut up.
The seven centaurs look on and
What's a monkey?
just sort of
Like, what the fuck are these people doing?
Oh my god, can Briar wave to the fucking centaurs? It's like, hi!
one of them looks up and waves back.
Oh, they're friendly!
Oh, I want to go over there now and say hello.
I like making friends.
Another one of them raises their hand and suggests in a suggestion of, you don't want to come over this way.
Why?
Aw.
Kind of like a hold their hand up to like stay back.
I just come in. I just have a little look. I just like kind of observe them.
I'm assuming they have their own business and wish to be left alone in that
As
business. But I am rummaging.
as you get closer, Kaelin,
I only get to ride that tree. That's all. That's
you
all.
get
Get to that part.
you get downwind of them, and they smell awful.
Oh wow, that explains a
They
lot. Then.
they
Whew.
smell of death and decay.
Oh really? Is there like an information I can know about these? I really want to learn more of them. Give me the thingy. I must know more about these guys.
So, have they killed people or are they revived from the dead?
Or
I
they
don't know.
are flesh-eating buggers.
I really don't know what's happening with my accent. I kind of keep flicking.
You're veering wildly across
Look, I've literally been hanging out with you guys for 3 days or so. My accent is just slipping slowly.
Kaelin, you can go up to them if you want to talk to them, but
Where the smell?
I mean, didn't you know Xanthal's Keep was famous for Cockney people?
I'm just gonna focus on trying to get the relic out of the tree.
Okay.
So,
All right, Governor.
I just stay where I am at the moment.
I'm still rummaging.
I'm hugging the tree. We must protect tree.
Tree hugger.
Well, yes.
okay, Sean, eventually
Rummage.
you rummage and you find, half buried in the root network, inner chamber of the tree, is a electrum torque etched in giant runes.
An electrum torque.
It's a U-shaped nose ring
Oh.
I like these rings.
for a
Always wanted those.
giant.
Where's my pens?
They sure do have good fashion sense.
Yeah, I'm right.
It weighs about 25 pounds.
It's heavier than me.
I'm gonna slide back down the tree. Whoosh.
Okay. So I gently remove that from the root network as gently as possible. So, as I've said, I'm trying not to disturb things.
Does this tree suddenly die for no reason whatsoever?
Nope, everything's fine.
And
Thank
I
Oh.
I rise back out from the ground.
This time, the giant stone man rises out of the ground with a U-shaped piece of jewelry made of electrum, so a light gold color.
Is it radiating with magic?
It
Yeah.
is not radiating magic.
Ah, so this is just this is not gonna into. Sorry.
This is just a big useless lump of metal.
Yeah, wait, so we came to the grandfather tree, like this bloody awesome tree, for that.
That's kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of like disappointing, really.
Yeah, I speak Terran at you.
I'll miss you, tree, so much.
I drop it on the floor and return back to my normal form.
The small form.
While it's £25, you could wear it around the neck of a normal humanoid.
Ooh, trendy.
Who wants to do that?
Lunar's gonna go pick it up and put it in her satchel for them to carry back to the airship.
Okay.
Let's go.
Before we go, I put my hand on the tree and say, "Goodbye, friend."
Bride just hugs the tree still. I don't want to go. I like this tree.
How about we just have a picnic here for a bit?
You know, that sounds like a good idea. Let's sit and rest for a while and just
Let's do that.
enjoy. From
Are
place
they-
to place and getting into fights.
Well, are the guardians happy with that? Should we ask them first?
I think we should because it is their place, so I wouldn't want to
Alright.
do that.
I'll say in Elven, "Oi, guardians! Can we eat here?"
If you cause no harm and leave nothing behind.
Oh snap! That's a lot of white paper.
Not little bugs. We'll be fine.
And then it
I
merges
just
back
don't
into the
wanna-
tree again.
Just pops his head out. Yeah, all right, sure.
Just don't make a mess, you damn tourists.
All are welcome as long as they are not causing harm.
Okay. Let's have a
To
picnic.
your we are grateful for your hospitality, and we wish you nothing but best of health.
Best of hell.
I
She
sit among the roots.
Yay. Oh, yay! More tree hugging time.
You all sit down and you eat and drink.
Yum.
And one of the centaurs, the centaur that looked over at you, Briar, and waved,
Rolls his eyes, going, "For fuck's sake!"
looks over, and then looks away again mournfully.
Oh,
Okay,
why?
since I'm still there, I'm gonna start going a little bit closer. I get a little bit closer, just here, and can I roll a perception check to see if anything's different? Like can I check? Oh,
Oh, it's getting closer.
This is
Yes,
the one that
because-
looked over at Briar, comes over to you.
Okay.
we wish you no harm. Is everything all
I
right?
wish you no harm as well. And as he gets over, the stench is awful.
Ugh. Is
My companions and I were exploring an ancient temple in these parts, and we triggered a trap. We've been cursed by the temple,
oh,
and we
no.
are
What?
we are here praying to the grandfather tree that will be restored.
What sort of curse is it? Actually I know. Kanan, ask for more details.
What curse is it? And what was this temple that you were cursed at?
The temple has been long since purified now. We recently purified it, but it won't affect anybody else. It explains,
But not before you got
but
cursed.
unfortunately, yes, not before we fell to the curse. It causes this smell that you can smell. We've been unable to heal our wounds, and we've been unable to
Oh,
eat or drink anything without without feeling sick.
If only we had a cleric with remove curse or something.
It's
God damn it.
That'd be useful in so many situations.
It would be if only we had some sort of cleric.
it's
Wait, is Jakob a cleric?
Yes, he is, and he is able to cure fucking curses.
Stalking.
Someone grab the asshole, please. We need this guy.
it's okay. The tree will provide.
It's a tree, though.
Well, it's still. I will step up to the tree and I cast Speak with Plants.
You can speak. What?
I'm a druid, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I get the feeling you say that, really.
Yeah, I
I'm
do.
a druid, motherfucker.
That's a curse word.
So yeah, I'm going to speak to the grandfather tree on their behalf.
The fuck do you want, you weirdo?
What do you kids want?
Yes.
Get off my lawn!
Go for motherfucker alone. Christ.
Go on.
It has
So-
been
Anyway, yeah.
What do you want?
it has been many
Anyway, sure,
years since one came who could speak with the green.
Man, now I need to think about what I'm going to say.
What?
Just tell him that these guys are here wanting.
Great old one. These people, these centaurs have come wishing to be healed of a curse. Are you able to do anything for them at all?
They merely need to rest beneath my boughs.
And that is all you require of them? Do they need to offer not penance, but tribute or anything like
As
that?
long as they do not harm the tree or the surrounding area.
So long as they do not, as long as they do no harm and rest beneath you, that is all you need.
Yes.
Then I shall relay that to them. Thank you. old
Thank
one.
you, little
Wait,
one.
can I hear what he's saying? Not like the tree, but Fenthwick, what he's saying.
Yes.
No, I think it's supposed.
Actually, I think. Hold on. It's so we can all hear what the
Maybe
tree
a
is
thought.
saying.
Want me to send it? Yes, you can actually hear it because the tree now has a vaguely humanoid shape twisted into its form.
Oh, okay. Right. Hi,
Maybe
tree.
spell slot one.
Yes.
Wait, so can you cure anything?
I can cure
Sure.
many things, but not everything.
Like lycanthropy?
No comment.
Oh my god, please.
Oh, bless.
Well, I don't suppose.
I'm sorry, but it appears our DM is determined to have this guy fall to lycanthropy. We were just simply wondering.
That's fine. That's fine. But I think we're about to have something else determined as well. Him determined for something else as well.
Yep.
He chose this path.
That's a
Yes,
good point.
because people just choose lycanthropy. They're all like, yeah,
I still want that.
twisting into
Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
human monster, completely out of control, with no access to my own will to murder people and cause all sorts of havoc. Once a month sounds like a great idea. I mean, women do it all the time, right?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Get into the goodness there. Woo!
I apologise for the unicorn lady.
Let's Briar ask a question so she can get so that we can say no.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted him to say yes, you dick.
I do, but he's not gonna say yes, is he?
Well, it's worth a fucking try. I don't suppose you can get rid of whatever the hell's on my arm, can you? And she shows her arm.
The tree branches reach down, and it
Well, fucked, young lady.
and
You're fucking
tenderly
In a check, In a technical term, you're super fucked.
Stop.
I'm afraid that this is beyond my power.
Well,
All right.
do you know what it is?
There's some external influence drawing your soul from your body.
Lovely.
That made no sense.
It means that you're dying slowly.
It means your life is getting pulled out from you.
What? What?
Someone somewhere else is trying to rip your soul out of your body.
Wait, what?
You out of an old box.
I'm glad. I'm talking to the tree still. I'm glad you have a nice way of putting things.
The tree does slap both Talon and Luna. Just like, shush!
Ow.
Whack!
What was me? I thought I was gonna get. Why don't just slap me? Because I just say you're dying slowly.
Just trying to explain it to her in a way she can understand.
Yeah, but
I think-
that dying slowly seemed to be the easy way of saying it.
There are...
I think when you
Alright.
guys say that, she looks at her arm and she realizes that the veins have spread, and she just looks a bit like, kind of not traumatized, but like very scared.
Oh, I hug Briar.
Let's try something slightly different then. Can you slow it down?
This is a powerful magic.
Do you know any? Do you know this sort of curse? Is it a curse?
It presents as a curse.
Meaning we are so we can actually cure this.
The only way to cure this is for somebody to find what is causing it.
Can we,
Yeah.
can we block it or slow it down?
There might be a way.
Right, now we're interested.
We're just gonna ditch the whole idea of being in Stalking Stand and just go to the Tomb of Annihilation. Because I am not for that.
We're just
I've been
like,
talking about it for months.
these guys are useless. Let's fucking do it.
Let's go to Chilton. Just do that
Yeah,
shit.
we
Great tree.
But the only problem with that, Tanny, is the fact that that eventually we would all meet up and then we would have
You
to.
and me will have to do
It would be so funny. Yeah, whole conversations, just like different voices. It'd be
Hi, my
great.
name's Fenthwick. Hi, I'm Torrin.
Hi, I'm Robert. Oh, hi, I'm Caleb.
Thanks anyway. It was nice meeting you.
This is a powerful...
Fire.
Right,
Kate,
he said he could slow it down. Let him tell us how to slow it down.
This is a powerful magic that is drawing... I'm assuming not just her soul from her body, but all souls.
Yeah, but we don't care about them.
we do because it reflects on all of us.
We do know of one other that is affected by something similar.
Yeah,
Yes.
we especially don't care about him.
No one.
Okay.
I know while I was traveling,
Yeah.
I'd heard tales that people who had been brought back from the dead were becoming sick. They were not being sustained. It's as if their very life force was being drained back out after being replaced.
This fits with that. A powerful
So how do you know
magic
of
is drawing her out. A more powerful magic might be able to hold her in.
Until we can find that magic great tree, if I were to use some of the ice I can control through my own magic, and could I prevent the infection from spreading just a little bit?
This is beyond my power, and I'm afraid it might be even beyond yours, Unicorn.
Do you know what magic could slow it down? Do you know of anything?
I've heard tell of rings forged from the souls of loved ones that can protect those left behind.
Do you know of any of these that exist, or do you just know of that magic?
Oh no! Wait a minute.
That sounds like necromancy.
I know of this.
Did we-
So we must seek out a ring.
We have to seek out Briar's parents by the sound of it.
Yeah, my parents where I don't know where they are.
And,
Exactly.
and force their souls into a ring.
Well, if they're already dead, then that's not a problem.
If they've
If they're
Might
very much alive, that might be a problem.
hold on.
You will need to find a ring of protection.
Fenthi,
Do you
Yeah.
have a ring of
do you
protection?
remember that ring I tossed off the boat?
Yes.
I don't suppose that was a
Yeah,
ring of
what is-
protection.
What, you mean the ring of protection? No, it wasn't. It was a ring of. I can't remember if it was the one that made clothes invisible or one that made you invisible, but not your clothes.
Out of character is the one that made you invisible.
So it was the the useful one.
Yeah, because Errol is swearing the other one.
Yes.
On.
You can propose that idea.
All right. Lunar takes Briar's hand gently and then looks to the others and says, I may know somewhere we can find a magic ring.
Sorry.
Oh, that is an idea. Completely wild idea. Could the ring of petrification slow down the curse?
No,
I'm
just
pretty
picture
sure
the
the
whole
ring of-
kid.
You want to petrify me?
Pretty sure the
It's,
ring
it's
of
like being in storage.
You're not helping.
No, I think it's an idea.
All due respect, Helen, I am your friend, and I have known you for some time. That is the most stupid fucking idea I've heard in my life.
Let's just leave.
I know there is a place where we can get a ring. It's back
Well-
near home.
Or home.
Free I'm wearing is magical. It's meant to help. Meant to help focus my energies. I use it.
I like the sound of typing you get just before you speak. Frantic sound of typing.
All right. Shit! I lost where I was going with this. I had this whole deep mystical sounding speech, and you guys confused me. Fuck. Okay. No. Basically, Lunar, you guys know she's wearing all of this elaborate jewelry, and there are all these gems and pearls and stuff decorating her gown.
Maybe.
And she's super obsessed with that kind of shit. So she thinks she's a unicorn. That's what happens. So basically what she's telling you guys is all the jewelry she's wearing is magical, which means that she had to get it from somewhere. She knows a craftsman who can make magical objects and can make a ring that can protect Briar.
Sweet.
I like the sound of that.
Sounds like a plan, Batman.
More elegant in my head before you guys interrupted me. Jesus.
Yeah, just blame Talon for that.
Listen,
I blame Talon for everything.
this was only recent, so I think I'd be okay. I don't want to distract you guys from your quest.
How many relics do we need anyway?
How many do we have?
How many?
What?
How many? What? I didn't hear what you
How many
asked.
relics do you
How many-
need?
Well, the idea was the more we have, the more options we have.
Yeah.
We have so
Briar.
far.
No, I'm going for the ring of protection.
I mean,
If we sacrifice our humanity, then there's no point in saving this world in the first place.
I am fully on board with getting this ring.
Yeah, I am too.
Where is this merchant? This artificer?
Craftsman, this
Check your Discord, Luna.
I'm legit.
Luna, this is.
This is your father speaking.
Don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. There's nothing
In
here.
your messages.
I'm presuming the personal ones.
I sent you a DM where you sent me them.
Right, I see it now.
You have a drum.
Silvery Moon. We're going to a place called Silvery Moon.
Well,
Silvery Moon, eh?
if I'm not very much mistaken, mean, if we miss one of these places, we can go straight there. It's not far from here.
Convenient
According
that.
to Harshnag's map.
There's no reason we can't backtrack after we get the ring.
Exactly. So I believe this is top priority.
Yes.
Oh,
I agree.
this pen's.
This pen sucks.
Oh my god. Oh, there we go. That's nice. Burnt urban.
Everybody who wants to go on a quest to save Briar, say yay!
Yes! Woo!
The subject does not say yes. The subject just puts her hand on the tree and says, "Thank you very much."
It reaches down and embraces.
Ah,
Literal tree hug.
This is the first time you've hugged a tree and the tree has hugged back.
Life experience.
That's
And
some
then-
life goals right there.
Then she walks quietly back to the ship.
Aww. It's
Thank
that
you.
day.
Thank you, old one.
Thank you, little one.
And I turn to the centaurs. I think you heard all that. Just rest beneath the tree. You should be okay.
Thank you.
I wish you good luck, my good friends.
Hope you freedom from your curse.
That is appreciated.
And then I gently rest my
Well,
hand
just-
on the tree and just sort of nod in the sage understanding of one super old being to another super old being.
We'll stroke the tree.
The tree puts a
We
branch
all
on your
stroke it.
shoulder in a similar
away.
knowing.
I just bow to it. Like,
Thing.
there you go. Like, kind of like, like when you're bowing to a king. That's what I do.
It acknowledges you, but
Light the tree.
it doesn't bow back because it's a tree.
Would be
Why
rather-
am I so tiny compared to everyone? I thought that'd be Fenthwick, not me.
No, you're tiny now. You're a
Yes,
halfling.
Mo.
you're a halfling now. You don't. Back
Listen about that Fenthwick.
Back to the ship.
back to the boat,
Let's go make Maddie cry.
motherfucker.
One way or another.
What
I'm gonna find
is?
you.
Who already made her cry?
With sauce. With sauce, man.
Sorry, I just saw what Sammy said. Just the image of that. Nah, can't be
Sup?
asked.
Scar. How's my scar?
Bitch, I will give you a star.
Nurse Nurse.
Why are you now the Swedish chef?
Booty, 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 booty.
I just think we were gonna get him into this movie.
Stop!
I have to watch that movie now.
Oh, kill me.
Have you seen the Swedish Chef does chandelier?
I have! Let's just get back on the ship.
Or him doing Elastic Heart as well is also fucking fantastic.
What the fuck? Kill me.
It's fucking hilarious. Anyway, back to the boat for fuck's sake.
You
We're all
return
just like-
to your airship
Yay.
Before the Swedish Chef
before the
comes back.
Swedish chef comes back.
The Swedish chef is the true boss of Storm King's Thunder.
it's suddenly you.
Dun, 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 dun.
I gotta wet myself.
Keep going, keep going. It'll be funny.
I hate you so much.
Is it bad that I'm actually not laughing?
No,
Oh, fuck. Ow.
it was the Swedish Chef. The most perfect Muppet character ever made.
Yeah, Scott, you fucking think. Just, please, can we get back on the ship?
Apparently, you're also killing Maddie.
Every time Brian loses a hit point, she just hears the Swedish chef in her nightmares. Oh, kill me.
I don't want to kill you.
For you.
Why are we on this ship?
You return to the ship,
But there was no ship.
and you start piloting it northward to Silvery Moon. Oh yeah, let me actually get you back on the ship.
Yeah, I was okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna die. Okay. Okay, we're on the ship. Okay, Brian's gonna walk around and be sad over here.
It doesn't sound like Amy's capable of that right now, but
We might look sad.
Yeah, she's gonna just kind of not like be sad, like sad, but just kind of like look
Pensive,
over.
thoughtful.
Yeah.
It's just been led to understand the extremity of her condition. She's not in a very good mood right now.
She came out here to have a good time by climbing trees, and then she started feeling so
All of a
attacked.
sudden, her entire band of friends just say, "Oh yeah, by the way, you're gonna die."
I didn't. I was the one who got the. I was the one who got the gunfire to smack Talon and kill him.
Oh shit!
But yeah, nonetheless, she's gonna be sad.
Lunar, feeling bad because she actually is very fond of Briar, is gonna walk over and just start passing her hands over so that Briar's covered in glittery ice crystals.
She's just basically just being like a super.
You're turning me into a
mom.
vampire now.
Oh, she's trying to give you something beautiful to look at and think about, because Lunar doesn't know how to comfort people. She's completely
Oh.
what to do, so she's doing what she
Well, the
thinks
thing
might
is, she
make her
is.
happy.
She's a cold-hearted.
Ooh, I'm
bitch,
shiny now.
So.
Thank you.
Oh my god! I'm Robert Pattinson.
you pilot north, and it's going to take about 12 hours to get to Silvery Moon.
Another long rest.
That's a little too
You
long.
can all take a long rest if you desire.
Okay.
Where am I
So-
going?
Are we-
Am I
everything
still at the back of the
You
bloody
appear to
ship
have
again?
fallen off the
I'm
back
still
of the
at the back.
ship for some reason.
I'm flying. I'm still flying, like pushing the bloody boat.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
calm. Hold me so.
I don't think she's realised she's doing nothing.
Yeah.
As they get closer, Lunar moves to the head of the boat and just starts staring out pensively, knowing they're getting close to her home.
How does it feel to
Briar
go back
is
to your
still
home?
sad. Briar's still pensive. Still kill me.
Maddie is suggesting to Amy, if you both die, you come
Right.
back and haunt Sean.
Oh, good idea.
Me? What about what have I done?
I don't
You
know.
did the Swedish chef, and that's what's currently killing Maddie.
Fenthwick comes up next to Briar and is very pensive as well.
Reaches out to that
Then-
comforting hand and
Then
goes,
he,
"Walk, walk,
Yeah, and-
walk, 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 walk."
Stop it! God's sake, just a moment here. Fuck's sake. Fuck.
Okay,
Jeez.
go on.
Yeah, I presume she's not being secretive about her sad.
Well, she's not like crying, but she's not being very subtle.
Well, considering she's like usually running around like a fucking...
And she's not even trying to
Fucking
steal
giant.
from Talon at the moment.
Yeah, that's how we know shit.
Something's gone wrong. Something's really wrong.
That's how we know shit is real.
Tan looks around and goes, "I'm sure something should be happening about now."
Oh, so sad. I'll have to play Despacito.
I reach into my pouch, I pull out a few seeds, and I use Druidcraft to make them all bloom into various flowers that I picked up along the way.
Can you stop melting my heart?
And I give them all to Briar.
Oh,
You
Feelings.
seem to be like liking natural things, so I thought maybe these would cheer you up a little bit at least.
I mean, living in a forest for 3 years, you kind of have to.
It could be just me, but I feel like Briar's become our team mascot.
Yes.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
We've got to protect Briar at all costs. She's our precious child.
She's yeah. Anyway,
Child.
Well, the truth is, I know already about the death curse.
Oh, really?
I heard the rumors
I suppose really
after.
you can't really get away from it at the moment.
Well, I heard the rumors after, shortly after I was, healed, per se, and, I put 2 and 2 together, but I kind of just thought for the best and just pretended it wasn't this, but, guess it is.
Hmm.
But it's okay.
Well,
Well, why cry about it now? It's fine.
either way, we're going to do anything we can. You realize?
Yeah.
yeah, but even so, I shouldn't be like moping about it. If I'm gonna die soon, I might as well make the most of it. Don't you think?
Why do you do this to me? I'm just depressed. In general. When will Super and Luz come back?
Oh, I see.
Well,
You hate me so
Fine.
much.
You'll be fine though. We've been told that there is a group working on curing this, on at least stopping this curse. And I'm sure they're not
Yes.
fucking around. And I'm sure they're not fucking around in the Feywild right now. So...
I'm sure they're giving
Yeah.
their full attention and not going for every side quest that presents itself.
That's an arbitrarily specific comment.
I want to now be back.
I mean, if they did go to the Feywild, it'd be the most stupid place for them to go because it would be, it could be years until they come back.
Yes, especially
I'm sure
for the certain
And I'm sure they only spent the last
half orc. Maybe a certain warlock seemed to know what he's
Maddie
doing.
says, "Shut up! I can feel your stares." Sad face.
Trust me, we are staring daggers at you right now.
Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. It's fine. It's not like they've done anything stupid like that. So
We're just literally just roasting ourselves here,
Yeah.
Sean.
let's be perfectly frank. We didn't want to go to the Feywild, Sammy.
Yes, Sammy.
Sammy says the guys who went for every side quest in their campaign rather than dealing with the thingy at hand.
Yes, but there's no time limit on it. There's no somebody about to die if we don't do it.
We're not timed.
Can Briar roll insight? Because this sounds like bullshit.
Either way, I'm sure.
Right.
Either way, we'll find these rings that Luna knows about, and we'll be able to at least slow it.
Briar's incredible
Fenthwick,
insight
I know you're
sees the
lying.
fourth wall just laying shattered at the ground.
Yeah, we're.
Listen, it doesn't matter. You don't have to get the ring. What's the point in trying to help a dying girl?
You're not just a dying girl. You're Briar, and we all care about you.
Yep.
Aw.
By all means,
Yeah.
we may have only been traveling for a short time, but we're not going to sit by and just let you.
If it really bothers you, think of it this way. Life and potential. I don't care who you are. I just don't want you to die because I don't appreciate death. So stop complaining and be glad that we're trying to help.
I'm not complaining.
Wow.
I'm fine with it. I mean, I guess fine, on the off chance that I die, I kind of want to learn to write a little more. Because I think it's still going to be a bit of a struggle writing a book with just my name.
Well, we'll continue our lessons,
Okay.
Yeah, we can do
and
that.
obviously, the longer we can hold you here until this other group manage to
Pulls
do
its
that,
finger out.
manage to do that, then You'll be closer to your dream.
Important thing is, once we're at my home, I can get you a bath and some nice new clothes. Something much more comfortable.
No, we wanted to just come with us. We don't want to put her off.
Okay. Shorts have been getting well, actually no, my whole clothes have been getting a bit loose. There's not much to eat in the forest recently.
The thing is my family happens to be incredibly stupidly wealthy, so I can get you all the food you'd like.
Really?
There's a lot of
I did
capital letters in our
mention that,
chat at the
didn't I?
moment.
There are so many
We're
cats.
trying!
And in answer to your comment, Sammy, Torin did have to come with you.
Are they feeling a bit
Romus
crossed
was
up?
in it for the ride. Romus was in it for the ride until then.
Anyway,
Anyway, onwards to Silver Moon!
12.
Anyway, onwards and upwards.
Let's go.
12 hours pass, and night is firmly set in by the time you are landing in Silvery Moon. And there's an owl, I think. Maybe. And the Swedish chef appears to have followed us.
Yeah, because unfortunately Bob the Doom Chicken's nowhere to be seen anymore.
Oh, don't worry, I'll find a replacement for him.
Oh,
No, you
God.
cannot replace.
I mean, I've got Mouse the Mouse, if that counts.
Can't imagine
No.
speak like the Swedish chef will be there.
You've got Max the Mouse?
No, it's called Mouse the Mouse, because I forgot what I
Mouse the-
called him.
Mouse the Mouse. Oh, right.
Yeah,
Do you want him to do it?
Can he?
I can make him.
She takes out the mouse.
Not right now, because we need to do our shit in Silvery Moon, but when we get back and are travelling, then I'll do it for you.
Please?
It takes about 8 hours.
Okay.
So shit done first, then talking mouse.
Fine.
You have my word as a gnome.
I'd better. Otherwise, there'll be consequences.
Oh, she's probably pulling the fatty
She-
card.
Here, let me give you an example. She wraps her arm around his neck and just gives him like a rub on his head.
It's a noogie.
Yeah, that.
I turn into a bear.
You can't just turn into a bear.
I can just turn into a bear.
You can just turn into a bear.
Sure, that is how he solves all his problems. Into a fucking bear.
But I turn into it like literally stood upright as a bear. So like
Suddenly,
You can't.
you go from noogieing Fenthwick to noogieing a bear.
off your feet.
This-
This is cheating.
I land. I turn around to her and I lick her face.
You're lucky you're cute.
Grr, he says.
Luna, would you like to describe where you land?
Slap bang in the middle of your room.
It's a really beautiful area, just full of all of the rich opulence one would expect of the most wealthy of this world. There's magic just everywhere, from the mundane magic used to keep crystal lights shining in the darkness to expansive fine magics that create huge waterfall-like water fountains with crystals jutting out from the center.
So, Winter College, right?
What?
No one got my reference? Okay.
Nope. Sorry. I'm a baby, okay?
Let's do a Skyrim reference. Nobody got that.
Nobody gets
Sorry,
it.
I never played Skyrim.
Neither have I.
Well, Winterhold College is just one small building. Silver Moon is an entire
Silver
entire
Moon is a
city
city.
of magic.
Well,
It's-
so Somerset then.
Looking around, even at night.
This is like what Winterhold College wishes it could be.
It's elegance. Even now, at night, people are walking around because the area is so well lit with magic.
Pretty.
There's a beautiful late night market going on, and all sorts of things are being sold, from the most exotic fabrics to the most fancy spices from far, far away. There are
Is there a
animals that
weapon
you
shop?
can hear.
Is there a weapon?
There is a blacksmith.
Is there a weapon shop? Good.
The
Excuse me-
blacksmith,
Excuse me
and
a
it-
moment.
And it's called.
It's called the Hammer and the Arsenal.
That's even worse than black iron blades.
I was going to call it white iron blades, but that works.
Weirdly enough, I do actually have a map of Silverymoon.
Yeah, inconveniently, everything on that is completely different to this world.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay, blacksmith person, what do you have for me?
One moment. You walk into the blacksmith.
I have all the strength-based weapons you can find.
You walk into the blacksmith, Talon,
Do you have anything finesse? Oh.
and there's a very old elf covered in tattoos. Hello.
Hello.
I'm just
Where
scoffing.
Lunar goes in town, you guys notice that pretty much everybody stares at her. There's definitely a feeling that they know her, and they're giving her a fairly decent berth, voiding the group in general because she's part of the group.
Okay, what finesse weapons do you have?
Is it like a good
and,
thing
and,
or a
and,
bad
and,
thing?
and that half-elf unicorn over there is paying for it.
I thought she was human.
She's human.
Yeah, she's human.
She's human. The human who thinks the unicorn is paying for it.
Oh, that one.
Okay?
I'm just basically scoffing at the air. It's like, ugh.
I sent. Okay.
What do I have? What do I have? I got that.
What do you have in terms of weapons and information then?
Weapons.
Weapons? I don't make
Weapons? What are weapons?
These
Just
are-
make sure you don't overcharge.
I have this.
I make-
No.
I make stabby sticks and curry things.
I have this sword of vengeance. It's quite nice.
Oh,
Very nice.
very.
I have
nice.
some hide armor. I have some scale mail, and I have a spear. Nobody's enchanted the spear just yet. It's just
Let's have a look.
it's a sharp stick. Oh, and I have this crossbow,
Around-
hand crossbow.
Things.
Do you have any rapier?
Well, this sword of
Precision.
vengeance is a rapier.
I'm just looking around outside, just kind of hiding away a bit.
I trust you wouldn't insult my family by offering my friends anything less than your
Of
best.
course not.
Pleased, and will be sure to inform my family of your favor.
Vengeance.
So it is a golden rapier. +1.
Does it come in? Black?
Does it come in blue?
It does not come in other colours, I'm afraid.
I want it in.
Does it come in cherry flavour?
I want, I want it,
Gold seems a bit
I want it
flashy.
in bright turquoise. It's
Okay. I will take the sword of vengeance.
That is fabulous. That will be 1,710 gold pieces.
Can someone lend me 40?
1,000 gold.
If only we killed a dragon in a mine and steal their gold.
Hold on. Now, you better. You know who I am.
Oh, boy.
Yes, but that doesn't mean you get something for nothing.
No, I'll give you. You can have
It's
one
not nothing.
GP for it. That's not nothing.
Oh, that you can offer a better price than that.
Make me a
Wait.
persuasion check.
Your persuasion's so bad.
I know. I'm gonna just nat one this.
Screw up!
Oh my god.
Screw up!
Can we try something?
You can't help with this.
Oh, I can't help either. No. I wanted to do something. I was trying to be fancy because since that both.
It was all Luna trying to convince him that he can do better. It's not nothing you can do.
Fine.
I try to be fancy and like I don't know why I decided to do that. It's like Kanan has a slight kind of jealousy to it because you know for a fact that Luna is also a sorcerer plus a noble. She's basically two of those things. She's two of those things where she's actually better. Luna's better than her in a way of feeling.
Fine.
So it's like, so basically, Kane's got that kind of feeling like she's not. She may be a noble, but she's not a great noble. She's not what her family want her to be, as we have depicted.
1,624 gold pieces.
Someone do another
Fine.
persuasion check and drop him down a bit again.
No.
No,
I think if you
Wait.
continue pushing, he's just going to make it go back up.
that is
again.
my
Okay,
final
yeah.
offer.
Okay.
Lunar's just gonna drop a bag of gold on the counter.
How many gold did you actually have? I got 84.
Well, since we're here, once you've completed your purchase, there is something I need to look for as well.
What?
I think we're here for something slightly more important first.
Hmm?
Yes, but I also need to find this thing.
If you ask for another
Since
hat,
this is the
then we'll
first
see.
civilization we've been to in days.
Okay,
Oh
so
my-
I will take the sword of vengeance.
I will take you to the red light district after we're done finding the ring.
I am
What's
not after any such thing.
What's a red light district?
It's
Need
where
to know.
whores hang out.
What's a whore? Says-
What does this? What does sword of vengeance do for me now that I've got it? What bonuses does it confer?
So
You immediately die.
you drop
Very
dead.
much.
You have to be able to use the sword. You must swallow it.
It basically is a +1 sword.
I like it already.
Once a day, you can, when attacking an evil aligned creature, cause it to burst in holy energy, effectively emulating the divine smite ability of a paladin, causing it to deal 3d8 additional points of damage.
You know what? That reminds me of the sort of the Dawnbreaker. Because that does that stuff as well.
Cool. I look forward to having added to my character.
It will be added to your character sheet by the next time you
That's good.
probably make
Thank
an
you very
attack,
much.
hopefully.
I attack the blacksmith. No, I don't.
Don't.
No, I don't. Thank you very much, sir.
Walk out of the shop, they notice a few people have been looking inside, and once they come out, they start to scatter, whispering.
Unicorn lady, is there something you want to tell us?
She didn't know what she needed to tell anything.
My name is Silver Moon. The town is called Silvery Moon.
Let me guess. She actually owned the whole kingdom or whatever. So that's the reason why they kind of sorry, because you know. Excuse me, what?
People fucking good.
Okay,
Is that
if you're looking for the enchanter to find the ring,
What is this enchanter called? Is he by any chance named Tim?
Tim?
Sadly, no.
See where you were going with that.
The
Why do you avoid such
Is it-
opportunities, John? Why?
Is it owned by an old dwarf and his son who can only say enchantment?
Enchantment!
Okay, now you've lost me. I don't know that one.
That's Dragon
Dragon
Age.
Age!
Uh,
Dragon Age! Enchantment!
the
I
enchanter,
can't remember the dwarf's name. Is it Braddock?
the enchanter's shop
It's
is called the Enchanter's Mystery, and it is run by a half-elf called Alyssa Peacebloom.
Ooh.
Peacebloom.